Scrambling to get everything together for your Thanksgiving dinner. You just don't know what to take to the in-laws? Fear not. Frisch's is rolling out the big trucks. That's right, trucks, to make sure you have pie on the table. And really, isn't that what's most important? 9 on your sides, Allie Kramer's live this morning in Price Hill. And all right, Allie, let's talk numbers here. How many pies are they going to be rolling out this week?
Good morning, Catherine. You know what? They took 10,000 pre-orders for Thanksgiving pies, pumpkin, apple, you name it, all of it. And they had so many pre-orders that they had to stop taking them. But don't worry, there's enough to go around. You didn't have to pre-order. You can still stop in many of the stores. And I've got one with me this morning. It says, with great pie comes great responsibility to share with others. And of course, I've got the favorite inside here, pumpkin pie. They crank out 40,000 pies a week in those weeks leading up to Thanksgiving. So we went behind the scenes a few years ago. Let's take a look back at just how these pumpkin perfections are made.
It's not only the funnest, but it's the best smelling.
Baker Joe Easton shows us how it's done. First, we start with the crust.
We just do what your grandmother did. We take flour and shortening, and we mix it together.
That crust dough gets loaded into this machine, and when Kyle's ready, he grabs the flour, a block of dough, and preps the pie pans. Each one has to be perfectly pressed before it's ready for filling. Speaking of filling,
we take sugar and a special blend of spices, put it with some starch, and we mix it with water.
Wait, special blend of spices? What does that mean?
We really don't even know ourselves what's in it. It's truly a secret recipe.
We buy spices from different companies, and there's different mixes of each of the ones that they will send to us. We have the recipes. We're not sharing. It's ours.
In fact, Karen believes only 2 people in the whole company know that secret recipe. So there's no chance we're getting it. Moving along, the pumpkin is the next ingredient. This pumpkin was hand-selected last year.
Then we have to add our evaporated milk and cornstarch.
And then the eggs. 60 pounds of eggs to be exact, but don't worry, Joe didn't have to crack all of them. When it's all mixed up, it's time for the filling to meet the crust. The filling is sucked from one container and pumped into another. That's when Carlos can pump it into each pie crust in this rotational oven. He's been doing it for 18 years, a true professional, keeping with the consistency of each pie.
Every year when I have my first piece of pumpkin pie, I think it's better than the previous year. That's how good it is.
Right now, the bakers whip up about 10,000 pies a week, but that will ramp up to 40,000 pies a week just before Thanksgiving. So what's the best way to eat Frisch's pumpkin pie?
For breakfast, well, you have to start your day off right.
You heard it right here. I mean, pie for breakfast. You know we're on board. You're looking live right now at an empty parking lot just off Glenway Avenue, but not empty for long. A refrigerated truck is going to be rolling up here with all of those pies loaded on it, making it easier for you to pick them up. Of course, the big boy himself is going to be here. Maybe they'll even let me hand out some pies or sell some of those pies for you this morning. They'll start around 5:45, and I bet it's certainly going to be busy. We'll check back in just as soon as that truck arrives. Reporting live this morning in Price Hill, Allie Kramer, back to you.